That's really well manoeuvred. Chalnini played out towards the right wing. Out for a throw. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Chapeco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Barota tries to pass it through. Danielson venturing down the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chapeco have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Danielson. It's a good run, this. One that is high. And the shot! And no mistake. Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's good running with the ball. And the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Yuga. Minyanda. Jimenez. Minyanda. Yuga. Spread out to the left. That's going across goal. Keeper's dealt with that. And they've got rid. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Not the most accurate pass. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
And he's going to Rex. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Chapeco heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Danielson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Punched away. Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Can he get onto this? And a header! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A case now of complete control. Mignanda. Espimas. Antonio.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Steaming on goal. Great chance! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he welcomes it in. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Chapeko really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Chapeko have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So let's get the ball rolling. Mignanda, distributed tidily. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. To Nilsson. Oh, nice touch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Throw in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Marcos Antonio! And he stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Aos 5 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 8.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Castolo. Mignanda. Gomez proves too strong, too smart. Driving on and making good progress. Is there any support? He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And here's the chance to counter. Zanetti wants to run onto this. He has found the way through. Zanetti crosses. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Chapeko have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barolta. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chelnini. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's in a great position here. Vieira, the man that is tenacity personified. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Danielson. Oh, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mignanda. Espimas. He's found a way through. Antonio. Oh, sweet feet. Looking to play him in. Back when it goes. Castolo. And that has put paid to that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substituição em andamento.
Gomez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Camisa 30. Camisa 15.
Chapeko are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Camisa 42.
Vieira.
Camisa 22. Camisa 14.
That has been
Camisa
slung
13.
wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's crossed in. Impressive jump. And that's in. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Just eases him off the ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vieira has the space to scheme. Driving, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barolta. Duric. And the pass is intercepted. Yorgo. Yuka. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substituição.
Chapeko have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Antonio. Marcos Antonio! Oh, terrific save.
Substituição em campo.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Vai ser substituído pelo
They've played it short.
Camisa 5.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? EFB United have the chance to go the other way. Chelnini. Oswald. And that's gone loose. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal! And that's a sharp finish. And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Camisa 22.
Duric. Yuka.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Some good work on the right flank here. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hoylands. Espimas. Now it's Luis Araujo. Showing, tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Espimas. Duric. Yuka. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Mignanda. Espimas. Oh, some astute defending there. Vieira. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez. Mignanda. Barota. Played out towards the right wing. He's on it, can he get away? That has been slung wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. They've played it short. And no, he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Zanetti. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's good running with the ball. He'll try from distance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Vieira! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Duric. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Chelnini.
EFB United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means... Getting up there! It's in! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
No gol! Aos 18 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 11.
EFB United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. That's a sharp pass. That's going wide left.
Chepeco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Strong running down that left flank. And that could set him on his way. Pelé is flagged offside. He's had it taken off him. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Tripeco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. They want to be quick to recover this. Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yuka. Espimas. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Zanetti. And it's Vieira.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the delivery. Impressive jump. And that's in. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gomez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pele! That's really well cleared. And here's Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's tidy. He's in a great... And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Yuka. Castolo. Threads one in. Oh, played right into... Oh, he's all alone! And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Chapeco looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Flings in, he's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chelnini. And that was nowhere near his best. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Tripeco really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business.
Tripeco are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that is a nice touch. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good run down the left. Good ball, good take. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Pele. Tries a shot! Chapeko have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Goes to finish! Yuka. And now a sudden chance to counter. Struma. Now there's a fine ball. Jimenez. Mignanda. Barota looking to add to his goal. Jimenez. That's been slipped through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's the throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 30. Camisa 9. Neymar. Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 46.
He's felt that, hasn't he?
Camisa 7.
And he whips it in.
20.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chalnili, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. EFB United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chapeko are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's been played through. Header just off target,
and he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substituição em andamento.
So a bit of a revolving door here, lots and lots of changes. Party, Yogo, Vieira. Elects to cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away. Surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cialmini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Duric. Barota. Now this could be a chance. Cialmini. Valeni. Espimas. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. Ganso is onto this. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Cialmini. Engages and forces him off the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Ibrahimovic! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! Deftly away. Jimenez. 4 extra minutes added on. Oswald tries to pass it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chapeco have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundary. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a good run he's making there. Luis Araujo. Well played. Important challenge, that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Luis Araujo. That's the keeper's ball. Espimas. Duric. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo, upright and purposeful. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a sweeping cross. That's really well cleared. The ball's gone astray. No goals as yet. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Aos 18 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 5.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Marcelo. And this is Ibrahimovic. They want to be quick to recover this. Chapeco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Can he find the finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yuka. Chapeko have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Chelnini. He's found space here. Antonio. Oh, that's a key interception. Antonio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Marcelo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's played through for him. Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Espimas. Chelnini. Yuka. Struma. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valeni. Duric. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Struma. Castolo. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is a promising build-up. Marcelo. Marcelo, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mignanda. Well, that and for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chapeko looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Castolo. Jimenez. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Espimas. Barota. That is good strength. And he welcomes it in. It's a goal kick. Zanetti. Luis Araujo. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And it's Vieira. Might be danger here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's gone for goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just about within shooting range. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. Driven in, and he's there to clear it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Struma, Yuka. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Barota. Marcelo. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 12.
Chapeko choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 20.
Chapeko find a position of real strength
Camisa
now.
5. Camisa 8.
Struma,
Deixando
Duric,
o campo para a entrada de
Yuka.
Camisa 2. Camisa
Struma,
13. Camisa 22.
Barota, looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a good foot in there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Stood up well to him there. And that could set him on his way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oswald. Driving on and making good progress. Driving forward. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, that chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now this... And the finish! It's hit the upright. That has been knocked clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Closing in on goal. Oswald. Oh, he's been caught, takes a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yuka. Chelnini. Oswald. He was under real pressure there. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Chapeko are closing in on a comfortable win. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch. so smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? And a chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Camisa 22.
So now the difference is 3.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Out. Barota. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, not quite. Driven forward. Oswald. Yorgo. And that's it. Chapeko pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the bus, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Mignanda. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He is through here. And that is headed for the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Chelnili. Espimas. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played in by Danielson. And that was very necessary. Espimas. Yuga. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ibrahimovic! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
EFB United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Duric. Spread out to the left. Jimenez. That is lovely. Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run down the right. Tries to cross. Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chapeco with the corner. There first. They've played it short. EFB United are looking to go forward now. Duric.
EFB United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
He'll try from distance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He has found the way through. Played into the... Oh, good effort! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. Oh, good-looking ball. Knocks it out wide. Espimas. Valeni. Duric. Struma. Jimenez. Mignanda. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. Chance to deliver. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Valeni. Struma. Well, that is one way to stop him. Danielson, great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners.
And a header! He will be livid with himself. Struma. Cialnini. Yuka. Struma. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cialnini. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti. Chapeko looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Ibrahimovic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cialnini. Vieira. Chapeko do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nice touch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valeni. Struma. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chapeko up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chapeko are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Chapeko definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's tidy. Cross to the back post. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's really well cleared. And he's taking no chances there. Turns back here, probably the best option. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Danielson, he's rising! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chance for a shot! Off the post! Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Zanetti getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And he can clear it away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barota spread it left.
Substituição em andamento. Substituição em campo. Camisa 15.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 30. Camisa 8. Deixando o campo.
Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free.
Neymar. Camisa 5.
And it's Vieira.
Camisa 13. Camisa 10.
Yeah, can see things, others simply...
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chapeko find a position.
Takes a shot! And it's in! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Space for him to turn and look. That's going across goal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And it's...
Oh, good climb. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Long ball looking to counter. Espimas. Barota. Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ball's played through.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Chapeko visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Half an hour gone in the second half. Played out to the left flank. Chelnini. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good spread.
He has a look up.
Fair play, and it is a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Yorgo joining us now. I think we all anticipated that.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chapeko are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all...
Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that was never going to make it. Espimas. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Chelmini, nicely spread. Espimas engages and forces him off the ball. Pele, and they can counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. That's good running with the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to thread one through. Driven in. And it's hoisted clear.
Terrific effort!
Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a...
It's Pele!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Played in.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Espimas turns back here, probably the best option. So it is still 0-0. Good ball, good take. Yuga. EFB United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Pete.
Pele!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Real chance! Goal!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chelnini. Now, this could be a chance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cleared. Chapeco have got it back, and they'll have another go.
And a header!
And it's come back out to him.
And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Chapeco are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chelnini. Chapeco have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now Marcos Antonio. And it's Zanetti. He has found the way through. Zanetti delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Jimenez. Yuga. Mignanda. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yuga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Always onto this. Now it's Luis Araujo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered.
Towering header! Yes! They are purring, truly purring.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 37 minutes is
And yes, it's him again.
Chapeco find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, they can break here. Driving forward, Ibrahimovic. And it's made it.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Marcos Antonio. Backward it goes. It's anyone's ball now. Jimenez. Duric. Yuka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well measured. He has a look out. Big chance! This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Chance, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
This looks... And the shot! And another try! He's put it wide.
Pele clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be
And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chapeco are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Down to business again. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. And this is Ibrahimovic. Duric. Chalini. Into the channel. He's found space here. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good climb! And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 5.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now, can they get him away? Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Jimenez. Yuka. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That has been cut short. Mignanda.
Chapeco are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Marcos Antonio. Oh, shot a goal! And again. Oh, it rattles the bar. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Chapeco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Yuka. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found the way through. He's having a pop. Oh, there was plenty on that.
EFB United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Chapeko still have the cards to affect this game. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. In towards the back. Getting up there! High and ultimately harmless. Duric, Yuka, Minyanda, Nyoko, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chelnini, Yuka. Oh, that was vital. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Minyanda, Duric. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chelnini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Valeni. Yuka. Barota. Some resolute defending there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barota. He's in a great position here. Minyanda. Antonio.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision.
Yorgo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Struma. Chelnini. Struma. Duric. Minyanda. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nyoko. Barota.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. And smartly reclaimed. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. EFB United appear to be going... Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Jimenez. Chelnini. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Zola. And he shoots! Against the crossbar. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Chelnini. Valeni. Espimas. That's gone for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Chelnini. Barota. That's destined for the flank. Great chance! Vieira. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rooney. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zola! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's forced to go back. Jimenez. Out for a throw. Espimas. He's had it taken off him. Quarter of an hour played. Back where it came from. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Jimenez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Zola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Espimas. Vieira does well to get it back. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Rooney running with intent. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. A case now of complete control. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. And it's Pirlo. Castolo. And he is dashing away. Desai gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Played out wide. Spread to the right. Well, now here's a good battle. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
After 40 minutes is number 11.
EFB United get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Barota. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Beckham. Zanetti. Ball in towards the middle. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutes at a time.
Vieira. And here's Zola. And it's Ibrahimovic! Well, that is remarkable.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jimenez. Castolo. Mignanda. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So let's get the ball rolling. Beckham picks it up out wide. And here's Beckham. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Not the most convincing of passes. Yuga. Minyanda. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zola. This is a promising build-up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that was asking for too much. That's a risky ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yuga. Chelnili looking to pass their way up the pitch. Castolo. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Get a throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Castolo. Jimenez. Castolo. Roberto Carlos. Pele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Espimas. Minyanda. Espimas. Yuga. Played out to the left flank. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. Vieira. Pirlo. Pele. Good driving run. And this is Beckham. Beckham with chance for a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Goal!
You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
20.
Wow, now that is stunning, Peter. But he is quite partial to those, isn't he? Certainly has the reputation behind him.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
18.
Chelnili. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Chelnili. Vieira makes a dash for it. Roberto Carlos. Pele. Oh, well played, well played. Valeni. Barota. Over to the right flank. Oswald. Struma. Chelnili. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And this is Beckham. Beckham, he's rising! It's hit the crossbar. Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Is number 11, Pele. Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Luis Suarez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Spread to the right. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Showing great feet there.
And a chance! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 86 minutes is number 11.
Duric.
Pele!
Yuga. Spread it left. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus.
He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
89 minutes is number
When the manager
30.
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chalmini. Pele.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free.
Shot a goal! And again! And no mistake!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Nyogo. Oswald. Nyogo. Desai. And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. He's in a great position here. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that?
Zanetti.
Pirlo. Pirlo going like a man possessed at the moment. Shot could be on. Roberto Carlos! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Roberto Carlos.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 11 minutes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice bit of trickery. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's terrific effort. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yuga played out to the left flank. Castolo. Barota. Espimas. Back towards the middle. Yuga. Struma. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira.
Big chance!
Jimenez. Mignanda. Chalnini. And he's forced to go back. There's the crossfield ball. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo running with the ball. Vieira. That's a sharp pass.
Can he finish?
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Valeni. Mignanda. Espimas. Pirlo. Vieira. He's looking wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through, and he's gone backward here. Jimenez. Driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. Zanetti gets into a good position. It's a goal kick. Chalnini. Mignanda. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Roberto Carlos.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barota. Espimas. Mignanda. Good ball, good take. Out towards the flank. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Zanetti cross.
Getting up there! And no mistake.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. Fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. It's Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now he's off and running. Barota. Now this could be a chance.
Minutes has been indicated.
Jimenez. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. There he goes, motoring forward. Vieira! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. It's Pirlo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Aimed at the far side. He leaps for it! Just needed better contact. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 24,
Valeni.
Beckham.
Struma. Jimenez. Mignanda. Jimenez is wide and looking to get onto this. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foot in. So what can they make of this? Pirlo under intense pressure.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Pinches it off him. He's found the way through. Now the ball in. Oh, good effort. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Chalnini. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Oh, great leap!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jimenez. He's onside. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And he shoots! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 30.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Is number 13.
Valeni.
Suarez.
Yuga. Desai. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Beckham. Looking for the far post. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Suarez. Suarez. Luis Suarez!
And that's a good finish.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
22 minutes is
And
number
in a
13.
trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Substitutions
Yeah, it's
taking
all
place.
happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yuga. Struma. Duric. Valeni. Over to the right flank. That has not gone well. Desai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckham picks it up out wide. And here's Pirlo. It's Luis Suarez!
Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's on it, can he get away? Pirlo. It's a good run down the right. Pirlo. Vieira. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position.
Now here's the towering header. That's another chance. And yes, it's there. And he is just ripping it up.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
85 minutes is number
Clinical,
13.
just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Beckham. And this is Pirlo. Shoots! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Espimas aims beyond the defence. This looks promising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a good shot, surely! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 13.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Luis Suarez.
Looking to play him in.
Luis Suarez.
And it's made its way to him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Luis Suarez. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Knocks it into space.
And the shot! Goal! And there is your opener.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
6 minutes is number
So the game's
13.
first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. There will be a throw-in. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Yuka. Castolo. Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ganso. That is lovely. Now here's the delivery.
Oh, good climb! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chapeco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's a goal kick. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back in once more.
Getting up there!
Deftly away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Struma. Jimenez. Yuka. Played out wide. Zanetti in towards the back stick. Yuka. Espimas. Minyanda. Espimas. That's gone for a throw-in. Chelnini stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Now, what about this cross? And that is well cleared. Looking for options for movement. Crossed it.
Oh, great leap!
Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Duric. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? In with the challenge. And it's Ganso. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Out towards the flank. Flings it. He's had a shot! And he's straight offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Crosses it in here. Duric. Valeni. Yuka. Struma. Minyanda.
2 added minutes has been
Barota.
indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? A probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ganso. Ganso making good progress on the right-hand side. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chapeco sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So off we go again. Oh, good take in a good area. Opts to play it back. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barota. Espimas. Barota tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Keeper's dealt with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Marcos Antonio. EFB United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This looks promising. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Chelnili. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first? Oh, and another try! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Ganso. Oh, they could break here. Ganso. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. In once more. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Jimenez. Yuga. Can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Gomez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Antonio is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ganso, good driving run. They're and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Goal!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
A case now of complete control. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. Oswald. Yuga. Castolo. Ganso. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Just eases him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. So no flag here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 21. Substitution.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
Can he finish?
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Yogo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele receives it in a wide position.
And a chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is
Neymar! And a neat finish!
Chapeco visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Danielson gets on his bike and on the move. Real chance here. Oswald. Strömer. Oswald. Chelnini. Yogo. And no, that was never going to make it.
Four
Added minutes on the board. And he's got the beating of his man.
Chance for a shot!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Chalnili. Espimas. Oswald. Nyogo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Chapeko are down to 10 men. He's having a go. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Chapeko pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorseless... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valeni. Yuka. Espimas. Minyanda. Spread neatly. Marquinhos. And Hakimi. And it's Verratti. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Lee Kang-in. They're urging him to shoot. Lee Kang-in! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Chelnini. Yuka. Messi. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that is a little undercooked. Minyanda. Chelnini. Espimas. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Barota. Marco Verratti. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Moved on forwards. Lee Kang-in. And that interception was most necessary. Lee Kang-in, he's having a hit! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Chelnini. And it's Neymar. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, sweet feet.
Has to go back here. And this is Verratti. It's Verratti! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Struma. Yuka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
And a chance!
Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Ruben Neves. That is lovely. Ruben Neves. Barota. He's going to be disappointed with that. Castolo. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's in a great position here. EFB United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Ruben Neves!
He's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cross from Hakimi.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Barota, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Lee Kang-in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Yuka. Chalnini. Yuka. Strömer. Yuka. Mignanda. Castolo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Getting up there!
Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Referee's given a throw. Mignanda. Yuka. Duric. We are into overtime. It's played through for him. Time and again they are repelled. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He is through here.
He's had a shot!
Chalnini. Barota. Castolo. Mignanda. Yuka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lee Kang-in. Mendes wants to run on to terrific effort. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Mignanda. Yuka. Castolo. Verratti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hakimi. He's found a way through.
A towering header!
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Duric. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. The less said about that pass, the better. Marco Verratti. And it's Messi. Messi ventures forward. Ibrahimovic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, good effort! And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
EFB United choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Has crossed into... And a header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Barota into the last quarter of an hour. What a throw in. EFB United can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. And he's gone looking for safety. And he lines up a cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Yuka. Knocks it out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Zaire Emery has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Real chance! Oh, brilliant save. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Goes for a shot!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Changement.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Højlund's coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Valeni. Duric. Espimas. Chelnini. Højlund's. Yorgo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez. Osthout. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.